So, neighborhood CEOs. Once again, man, we back in the neighborhood, man. Been a minute. Got my dog in
Yeah.
here, Lionel, man. I'm John. Lionel, man. How you living, man?
Hey, bro, I'm living pretty good, man. And I mean, bro, tired, man, but I'm good, man. And we
Yeah,
pushing through.
hey, with that the single dad life, man. Is it how it treat you, man?
Oh man, it's
You
been
ain't a
real
single,
this
you're
week.
not a single dad, but you was on that single dad mission for a few
Yeah,
days,
yeah, yeah,
man. So
for a few days.
yeah,
And
man, how that
bro,
treat you, man?
you know what, man? It's like I said before, man. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how to do their single life, man. That single parent life, that shit real deal. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I think as you probably know, like when mom's away, you get to run the show. So,
Yeah,
what I mean? Like that's cool, right? What I mean? Shit, we do our thing. But at the same time, man, I got kid that don't know how to wipe his ass. I got kids that got sick. You feel me? Like I got kids that you gotta give them baths. That put a little extra task on the list for you.
yeah,
But nah, man, it's just heavy lifting every day, man. Getting everybody to where they need to go every day.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm feeling it, man. On that Thursday, like, oh yeah, I'm feeling that little extra stress that I had to pull this week. But I'll
yeah,
survive, man. I ain't complaining, man. I'm glad I'm able to do it.
yeah,
I mean, what I'm saying? It'd be nice to get some extra rewards with it. You know what I'm saying? Some extra, I said, I mean, what I mean? Like, it's nice when you stepping up to get a little extra praise. You know what I'm saying?
credit.
Yeah, a little extra credit. That's extra credit, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Extra 4 or 5 days, you got a break. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that. Shit. Somebody needs some extra credit,
Yeah, hey, you know what? You ain't sign up for that, man. You ain't sign up solo.
bro.
You know what I
Bro,
mean? That's
all
a
I could, s-
union. That's a
all
you supposed to be a union, man.
all I could think of is no trophies. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I could think of, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't
Yeah,
sign up for this. We ain't sign up for this, man. But I guess we did at the end of the day, right?
yeah,
And we knew if we knew it, if we didn't know it.
yeah. Hey, but I mean, of course, you just did it for the few days, man.
Yeah.
I didn't did it. I don't know if I did it for no days. I don't remember. I can't remember off top, man. But what if you was like, that's was your thing, man? How you be living, man? You know what I'm saying? If that's what you had to do, I don't know if man, you'll have it rough as shit, man. If you because you got a couple, you got a few. If you had to do that, like that was your life. We knock on something. We ain't wishing. I'm just saying, if
Oh no, no,
you
no.
had to do that every day, man, getting to school, baths, picking up, man.
Extracurriculars, you know what I'm saying?
So
The extracurriculars is different, bro.
it'll be hell, man.
Nah, I mean, yeah, like you said, it'd be hell. It'd
You
be
said
hell.
you know how they do it, but I don't know how people do it either.
You need support out here. And I think that's the main thing I'm realizing. You need somebody because on Tuesday, JL had a game, Jace had practice, Jaya had a game.
Yeah,
Jaya game didn't start to 8 o'clock. Jay's
yeah,
practice don't end till 7:30, 8 o'clock. Had to miss JL game. She had a home run. So I
man.
missed that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pick and choose, and you gotta somebody gotta leave early, leave early, and you know be late somewhere else,
Yeah,
miss out on other things. So yeah, you definitely need. It's like you gotta be three places at once, and so
yeah,
that's a lot of stress on one person. Um, plus on top of that, you still working. You still got to hold down the job. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
I look at my mom, man. I'm like, damn, how the hell she do that shit for so long?
yeah.
With us, you know what I mean? Like three kids, and then running us to practice, or picking us up.
Mhm.
I mean, she did have the support, which was,
Yeah, yeah.
which is,
You ain't doing it without that, man. You
yeah,
ain't doing
you
it
need the
without
support.
somebody, your
Yeah,
nanny, your aunt, your grandmother,
yeah, yeah.
or you ain't getting it done without that, man. Because
Mm-hmm.
like you said, if especially right now, either you gonna get it done, you ain't gonna be able to do it. But if you do, your kids ain't getting in no sports.
Oh
Ain't
nah,
nobody. And you gonna be out of shape because you ain't going to no gym.
nah,
You ain't
bro.
working out. You gonna eat whatever is
Mm-hmm.
closest, cheapest, fast
Mm-hmm.
food drive-throughs every night, every morning. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna be able
Yeah.
to do it. You going to Whole Foods to get. You ain't got
Oh,
time to. You ain't got time to do nothing. You ain't got
bro,
time to cook
bro,
nothing.
bro. We just got home like 8 o'clock. They're
Yeah,
like, all right, where we gonna eat at? I'm like, I'm too tired
yeah,
to go anywhere, wait for anything. I'm like,
yeah,
shit, I'm about to make a sandwich and call it a night. And
yeah,
like you said, what we making at 8 o'clock? You know what I mean? Like, ain't
yeah.
nobody, fixing no 3-course meal at no 8 o'clock at night.
Homework. Hey, homework.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you ain't gonna make it, man. I mean, it's a little different, like when we was like younger. So we ain't want a whole lot. You go to football practice, you going home. You ain't going. Everybody ain't playing. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You and your brother, y'all gonna both play football.
Saying
You ain't going to play two different things. We
nah,
ain't got time. We
nah,
don't got
nah.
time for that.
Exactly,
You
exactly.
know what I mean?
Yeah, shit. Moms wouldn't even sign us up for rec basketball because you know what I mean.
Too much extra, man. That's
Too
extra.
much, too much. Yeah, too much. Like, I do football, baseball. Like, oh, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I want to do basketball. You know what I mean? So it's those type of life decisions, man. I get it. As a single parent, you gotta preserve your peace too. And I think I even see that now. Like, all right,
Yeah.
you know, JL getting ready to move out the way, and I'm looking at these other kids. I'm like, all right. I'm like, we can't do all these sports. So I gotta figure out what y'all good at, and that's what
Yeah.
we gonna stick to.
Yeah,
We
you
ain't
got
doing
locked
all
in.
these, and
Kind of
we ain't
locked
doing all
in.
these. Yeah, we ain't doing two here, two it. Nah, y'all gotta figure out pick one. And
Mhm.
when y'all get that middle school, you know, then y'all can do, you know what I mean, whatever you want to do at
Yeah,
that point. Cause that's at that point you gotta
you
pick and
already there.
choose.
Yeah,
You
you already
already
there.
there.
Yeah,
Yep, yep, yep. So
yeah,
nah, man. Nah, it's real, man. But I'm glad it's over, man. I'm glad the weekend's here. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yep, yep. So and I still been in those workouts in the morning to your
That's what
point
I'm saying.
earlier.
You wouldn't be none of that.
Ain't none.
You wouldn't be able to
Nah.
do none of that. So that's yeah. Say so. You gotta keep them. You need something. You need a sidekick, man. You can't
Yeah,
do it without a
facts.
sidekick, man. You know.
Facts.
But what I want? Oh yeah, but JL, what's she gonna do? She gonna go to Union? What's she gonna go to, man?
She's going to Hampton, bro. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
She's going to
Pirates. That's
Hampton.
probably the Pirates, right?
Yeah, the Pirates, bro.
What's up?
Pirates. Yep. She's
That's
gonna
what's
be
up.
playing ball out there too.
Softball.
So yeah.
They in the
Softball.
same thing. They in CIW, like a CIAA. What they
Nah,
in?
they in the CAA.
Okay.
They in the CAA. So
Okay. That's what's up.
they yep they who in their conference, man? University of Richmond is in there.
Oh, that's D1. That's
Fordham. Yeah, they
D1.
did. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Fordham.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what's up with them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we went down there. We went to Hampton on Sunday. They had their last game of the season,
Hmm.
and I chopped it up with the coaches, and you know, they excited to have her and everything. So that man, she was like, "All right, it's a real deal now," because
Yeah.
you know, man, she was doing all the talking with the coaches,
Yeah.
and you know, after camp, we went down to camp last year, and then from there, she had been doing all the talking with the coaches,
Yeah.
and yeah, man, you know, man, I was like, all right, I don't know, man, I don't, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll see it. I believe when I see it type energy, right? Because
Yeah.
they ain't really, you know, I thought it'd be like you know, I'm used to like, oh, you got the sign in, you got the people, you know, that you know, it's
Mhm.
different with softball, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So she, but yeah, man. So I went down there Sunday, and yeah, they were happy to see her and whatnot. So bro, it's real, man. It's yeah, we'll be in touch, you know, for the summer workouts and
Yeah.
yeah, it's starting out in August. So yeah,
Yeah, but you don't got how far is that? It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
yeah, hour and a half.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes,
all right.
yeah,
That's
it's
all
just a
right right
hop.
there.
Yeah, nice little hop, man. And yeah, so she know where she can't drive for 3 years down there. So I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
damn, they don't let them drive until they junior year.
damn.
So I'm like,
If
that's
you go to
crazy.
school there, because you play sports there.
I just Hampton's rule. Yeah,
Oh damn, that's
yeah,
crazy right
yeah,
there.
yeah. Man, they
Yeah, well that's
smart.
what's up, man. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man.
That's a
So
nice. That's a good look right there, man.
yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good look.
man. Yeah. So we'll
Yeah,
see,
man.
man. See if we can duplicate it. You know, we'll see. We
Mm-hmm.
got three more in three more in the chamber. See
More
what
in the
they
chamber.
do. You know what I'm saying? So they
Yeah,
talk about. I be wondering sometimes. I know one of them, bro. They ain't got it in them, bro. I know one of them. They like, nah, I'm good. I ain't trying to put that extra work in. So we'll see though.
who was that?
Was it Jay?
Oh yeah, Jay chilling,
Yeah,
man. Yes,
yeah,
it's,
Jay
Eric
chilling,
Jay
man.
said I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna take a left.
Yeah,
I'll go
yeah,
ahead and go right. I'm gonna take a left. But
yeah.
you can tell already. You can tell already. You don't know, man.
Yeah, just
You
she
don't know.
might. Much the skill she got the skill just to work ethic.
Oh, you
You
talking
know.
about sports though? I thought you talking about like. Oh, you talking about sports? Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I thought you talking
Shit.
about like going to school. I'm about to say, God damn, you to give up already. I'm about to say, God damn, nigga said she don't got it in her. I was like, huh? I was like,
Oh
how you
no.
know that?
What?
I was
Yeah,
like, how
right.
you know that? Like, damn, you gotta
kept,
give it a shot, man. Give it
kept my baby out already.
That's
Nah,
what I thought you
man.
was talking about.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like little man, like, oh yeah, he ain't with it right now, you know.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
saying sports. Yeah. You
Yeah.
never know though. Yeah, you never know
Yeah.
about that. because they get around like their friends or
Mm-hmm.
that's how I don't even care right now for that type of stuff, man. I don't
Oh
even
no.
whatever you want to do, I'll put you over there, man. I'll come back and check on you in a little while, man,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you know,
I sent them a clip, the kids a clip yesterday
yeah,
about Michael Jordan said he ain't really take basketball serious till he was 12 years old.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah,
dang, that's real. So you look at, he's like, man, if I was probably chasing it, I probably would never even been this good.
yeah, yeah.
So no, I believe that. I believe that.
and I already did it myself, so that's why I don't even care because
Mm-hmm.
I did it too early. Well, maybe not too early, but for me, like if I
What you
look
saying?
back, I was all 5 years, 6 years old
Mm-hmm.
till 22 years old, man. Like every year of some of my life. So
Mm-hmm.
you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I don't know if I got burnt out, but I just did it so much. Like I ain't have no
Mm-hmm.
chance to do nothing else, like to check out nothing else. I ain't had no
Mm-hmm.
chance to like miss it. To like what I'm
True.
saying. It was just every year, but
True.
I didn't really like work on it every year. I just played every year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no. I was hooping, but it wasn't no batting cage, so it wasn't no getting shots up on the gun. It wasn't no going to like
Oh nah.
individual. We were just going to camp, go to basketball camp, go hoop,
Yeah. Yeah.
play, go outside, play. But if we do it over, I would have did more individual work instead of just playing with people because I got that part. But once you get to you 13, 14, people start being 6'2", that was 5'8", you know what I mean? It'd be different. So yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
got
Mm-hmm.
that's why I allow mine to get it later, man. I rather them check out, do whatever you want to do now. And then when your athleticism catch up with your coordination and your speed and all that, then you can pick what you want to do then.
Nah, yeah, man. I mean, one thing I agree with you. I agree with you because I feel like you said when everything starts aligning, and
Yeah,
then and also that focus
yeah,
because bro, when they young, they squirrely, man. They don't be locked in. They be, yeah, they
yeah,
be thinking about I'm itchy, like I'm gonna, like I'm itchy or this
yeah.
dumb shit, man.
It's
So
over. Any
yeah,
little thing could just throw the
yeah,
whole. That's why
yeah,
I don't even listen. Like Mason, I don't even listen to him, man, because
yeah.
just simple stuff, man. Like I just got him. Well, I had it before. I got it like a like a 94 wheeler.
Okay, okay,
I had it
okay.
for like a couple years, but he never
Uh-huh.
messed with it. So I was like, "Oh, this year I'm gonna get it straight, so you can get on it, you can ride."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess with it."
Yeah.
So I was like, "All right, cool." So then I get it back. I got it all oil change, all tightened up. So he get on it like one time. Now every night he called me before I get home, like waiting for me
Get
to
on
get
it.
home.
Yeah.
He ride all day. All
Oh
what I'm saying.
yeah.
So that's why I
He.
don't, I told him, I don't listen to you no more, dog. I just let you. You're just gonna do whatever I want you to do, and then
Uh-huh.
because he always complained, but it's just like breathing, just to
Yeah.
complain about something. So it's just normal, man.
I
So I
feel
can't even
you.
listen to
I
him,
feel
man.
you. I
And then
feel
he
you.
see his brother do something, then he'll want to do it
Put that
because
pressure
he's
on him.
doing it. So yeah, man,
Yeah.
you let him do their thing.
Oh yeah,
And
you're right. You let them figure it out. You gotta let them figure it out. Once you put that pressure on them, then they're gonna resist it more.
yeah,
They resist it more, man. So
yeah,
nah, they come to them, man. Yeah, man. So I'm still feeling my way through it, man. Every kid different.
hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You
So
got
it's
it. You
just
got a goddamn variety pack, man. You got a variety.
they got you got flavors, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
All shapes and
Nah,
sizes, man.
yeah, nah, facts. So nah, it's definitely it's a fun experience at times, man, but also stressful at the same time. So it's like, God damn, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. So
I told him the other day, I be joking, man, but I don't really be joking, man. I came, I don't know, I might have been cutting grass. I might have been just messing around all day. I might have worked out, I might have juiced, I might have cut some grass, I might have uh
mhm.
took the trash out to the dump, drove it down there. So that was like, he was Mason talking to me. I was like, yo, I'm done right now, man. I said, we're done. I'm done with you. I'm not your parent. I'm not your dad right now. I'll catch you tomorrow, man. So I told him that, but I'm joking. But I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take a break, man. Go ahead. I got you. You got
Yeah.
your food. You've been fed. You've been clothed. And I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
clock out, man. I'm gonna catch you though,
Mm-hmm.
man. Watch this
Yeah.
game, and I'm gonna, get one of these things in me, man. And I'm gonna lay back, man. I get with you,
Yeah.
man. But
Yeah.
you be needing that sometime, man. You gotta get that.
Yeah.
You gotta get that break, man.
No, you
You
need that
gotta hand
break.
it off sometime, man.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't neglecting them, but you gotta get your,
You gotta
you
recharge.
gotta get some self care, man. You gotta get some some me time, man. Hour, 2 hours, shit, whatever you can get, man. You gotta get it, man.
Bro, think about it like this, man. Everything in that damn house, right? That y'all use need to be charged. Need some charge to it. You gotta plug in sometime. You
Yeah,
gotta, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta check, you gotta check out, you gotta, turn some things off, give it a break. Your phone, you gotta charge it up when the battery die. Like, hey
yeah.
man, we the same way. We gotta sometimes unplug, man, and
Well,
relax.
I'm
And
gonna tell you what I do, man. I'm gonna tell you what I do. I done did it. I do it kind of regular. Now I tell him, I was like, hey, you want to go to your grandma's house? So he like, yeah, like,
mm-hmm,
yeah. I said,
mm-hmm,
so hey, look, I said, you just get your iPad, you text her,
mm-hmm.
ask her,
There you go.
yeah, so and
Mm-hmm,
he looking at me like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, go ahead, man. Just see what she's doing. I just say
mm-hmm.
hi. Just don't say, can I come to your house, man? You gotta, ask her what she's doing, man.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
you at? Or did you work today?
Mm-hmm,
I said, you gotta build it up. And then
mm-hmm.
it's bad. I said, and then if you really want her to let you stay, I said, tell her you're gonna go to church with her tomorrow in the morning.
Yep,
And
yep,
so,
yep.
hey, he now I just gotta I tell her one time, he don't already know what to do,
You
man.
already
But
know what to do.
yeah, man. Hey,
He get it started, and
yeah,
then
yeah. Because if I
and
don't
that.
like it, I sometimes I tell her, hey, what's up? But I just let them. If you want to go, you got warm up, man. You gotta know how to play
Mhm.
the game, man.
Yeah, man. You mean shit. Yeah, that's good though. I mean, at that age, I mean, letting people know they want to hang out and
Yeah,
spend time. They should do that at this point.
yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
hey, I don't never turn. I don't turn down no fades, man. I don't turn that down. I ain't never told her, they staying here. They can
Yeah.
get them next week. They
What
staying here tonight.
what time you want? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I bring them to you. Come and get them. What you want? I
Hmm.
do you a favor. I'm gonna give them a bath here and put everything on them so they come there. All they gotta do,
They ready.
bro,
They
they
want to let
ready.
it.
They close their eyes. They good to go, man. Yeah, as
Yeah.
late as y'all want to stay up, man.
Yeah. Cuddle with you, and they good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man.
Yeah, you
But hey,
gotta do that though.
yeah, yeah, you gotta have that, man. You gotta have that
Hmm.
time, man. Hey, man, but look, before we spend too much time on this nonsense, man. What's up with the Lake Show, man? We got about 3 minutes for them, man. About 3 minutes.
Yeah, I tell you what, the LeBron era is over, man.
It's over.
It's over, man. You gotta. It's rebuild time. It's rebuild time. I
He
think.
ain't rebuilding with Luca. He ain't rebuild. Retool,
Well,
retooling.
yeah, Rutul readjust. I mean, I
Yeah,
think, yeah, you get. I mean, I think you definitely want to get another another star, another superstar, or a star and some great role players. I just feel like we just been piecing teams together.
yeah,
Just like let me get this piece and shit don't really gel. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you think about Westbrook, thinking about. I mean, yes, AD and Bron was okay, but I think the center play AD. AD and LeBron. I don't think they was ideal for each other. You know what I mean? Because AD and
They got a ring. I mean, I don't know now. I was trying to hold on to that ring, but now I don't even know about that. I don't know if that might be an
yeah,
asterisk, like they said, man.
but I think in that season before the bubble, we were balling that year.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
balling. We were projected to do something big. But
Mhm,
like you said, some. I mean, we had an advantage. Like we went in the bubble, like we went in with the first year play in, with
mhm.
what I mean, locked in. Like, all right, we're gonna get this.
Yeah,
This is an easy ring right here. Let's lock in. Let's get this shit. You know what I mean? Come on, that's easy. We ain't got no fans. We ain't got no distractions.
yeah.
We all, you know what I mean? So
Braun had all that rest. Braun had
yeah,
that rest too, so that's he good with that.
you're not traveling. You're not traveling. Like you're not jumping on the plane early. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole different ball game. But I mean, I'm not gonna take it away. We got it. You got it. But is one ring good enough for LeBron to come to the Lakers?
Like 7 years.
I
It's like
don't think it is.
7 years. He been there
7
like
years.
7 years. I think they said he been with us longer, almost longer than anybody else.
Anybody else?
Because he think he was in Cleveland for 7, Miami for like 4 or
Hmm.
5 or whatever. And he been with us for like, it was like 2018 or something, I think.
It was 2018, yeah.
Yeah.
2018,
Hey, look,
2019 season,
I
yeah.
don't know if you can see it, man. Nick want to know. She trying to tell me earlier. So I was like, last night I said, I got to watch the game because I was like, shit, we lose, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
So, normally, I mean, back in the days, man, when Kobe was playing, maybe because I'm older, but I
Mm-hmm.
stay up every
All
game.
night. Yeah.
1:30, I ain't tripping. I go to work, Now I stay up now. I might be like, man, fuck it. I ain't. I'm going to sleep. Or I stay
Mm.
up. Next day, I ain't going. I ain't gonna make it to work. I ain't gonna make it to work.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she
yeah.
saying, which I already know the answer, but she
Mm,
trying to say like we ain't real Laker fans. She's like
mm,
we just Kobe fans.
mm, mm.
But I said if Kobe would have left, say he would have left like his last 4 or 5 years, went somewhere else, I probably wouldn't be a Laker fan. I don't know if I'd be a
Right.
have a team. I probably wouldn't have a team right now.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he went to Charlotte or the Bulls or something, I'm not gonna be a Bulls fan. I'd have been like everybody else is with LeBron. I'd just be
LeBron,
jumping.
yeah,
You know what I
jumping,
mean?
yeah,
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 yeah. So I say I'm a Laker fan because that's where he started
yeah.
and he finished. So he ain't
Right.
never leave. So that's the last spot he was at. So, but
Mm, mm.
I'm definitely a definitely
Yeah, yeah,
Mamba
yeah.
guy, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean all the above, man. I mean, I think all the the Laker greats we grew up watching, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Shaq. I mean, I like that. I mean, I think that Shaq and Kobe era was more exciting than the Kobe era alone. Like
No,
those
that's so.
teams, those teams.
I mean, for you though, it was more exciting for you.
What I'm saying, like those series and those teams, Big Shot Bob, like
Yeah,
like those were some like the battles against Sacramento.
yeah,
Those were some exciting seasons and years. You know those runs, that three-peat run,
yeah.
that was exciting. Kobe and Powell
I like that
and
right there.
Lamar
That was
like
me.
that. Yeah, like I fell in love, and I fell in love with that Shaq and Kobe era
Yeah,
more than that Kobe era
yeah,
alone. Then that Kobe, I was jumping up and down at Mayland Drive when they
yeah,
won that shit. Nigga, fuck my damn knee up, jumping up and down because they won the chip.
yeah,
So that felt good. So man, I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan. Um, yeah, bro, I'm a Laker fan. But I'll say this: I'm not a LeBron fan. I always used to go against LeBron,
yeah, yeah,
but you gotta respect. I respect LeBron. I respect the game. Um, but yeah, I would definitely. I be real, man. Like watching basketball now is hard. I don't like watching
yeah,
LeBron teams. Like they not exciting. You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
feel like everybody around him is geared towards making him look good, and it's not a fluid offense. You
yeah.
know, offense. It feels congested.
But
If
that's
that
how it's
makes
about to be.
sense.
That's how it's about to be for the next 5 years too, though. About
With
to be the
Luca,
same thing. It's the same thing, and it's
same
worse.
type of player.
And it's worse because
Yeah.
he gotta have the ball, and he ain't athletic like LeBron
Right.
was, and he ain't like a defender like LeBron was,
Right.
and and he's white. I mean, he's a
Right.
foreigner, so it don't look cool. It don't, you don't relate as
Yeah.
easily as we did. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, man. It's about to be the same way, but I
So
wasn't a Laker fan at first. I was Mike. I was Mike.
Mike fan.
So
Okay.
that's what I was. So that's why I remember.
Yeah.
That's why I picked up Kobe because I was like, damn, I seen this before.
Yeah.
And I was playing ball. I had the number. I had the 8. I had the afro. I had the
Oh, you was
wristband.
out there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I had the. We was playing back then. I had we had Adidas sponsor whatever.
Okay.
I had all the Adidas and
The
Jordan,
crazy Yates.
all of it, man. All of it, man. So I was definitely a Kobe
So
fan.
that's 96, 97, 97, 98.
Yeah, 98. Because I mean, when he first got drafted, I liked him when he got drafted because I was collecting cards. I was getting
Oh
like
yeah,
basketball cards. So he got
yeah. We was like, yeah.
Him and Brandy at the prom. So I just was like, man, this dude like he's
Yeah.
like, famous before he even played.
Right.
He goes to the prom with Brandy and all that. And then when he started playing, he won that dunk contest. I think that's when I got on him. When I was
Mm-hmm.
like hooked on it. Damn, he won the dunk contest. Then
Mm-hmm.
he got the ball head. And of course, now now all the stories. He wanted to be like just like Mike.
Mike. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was on. But I like LeBron more, man, like off the court. I respect him more like business,
Oh yeah,
how he
yeah,
put his
yeah,
people on, like father, being a
yeah.
parent, all that. I respect him more like that. As far as his game, I mean, he good, he great, but I don't his game's not like appealing for me to watch.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's kind of ugly for real, for real. Like if you're a real
Well,
hoop, his game really ain't that's sexy, man.
well, I feel like it's gotten more stiffer.
Yeah,
That's crazy to say, but
robotic, man. It's robotic, man.
it's got more robotic. That's a great
Yeah,
way to put it. It's gotten more robotic
yeah,
because I feel like when he was those runs with the Cavs,
yeah.
and like with those championship runs with the Cavs,
Yeah,
his game looked. I feel like it was more like. Granted, I mean it's still the same Braun, but I feel like he was just more athletic. He had a little bit more bounce in him. Obviously, he was younger,
yeah,
but yeah, man. But yeah, you're right, bro. Body, definitely. That's
yeah,
not
man.
definitely. So, nah, man. You know what? And you know, what I mean, I think you rebuild around Luca, but I do feel like I was going to ask you this though. Looking back over that trade,
Mm.
who the winners and who's the losers in that
We
situation?
still won. We still won
Still
because
one.
we got a newer car, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a newer car and better. You know, now he was hurt. He was hurt last night, like he was 80 years old. But we got a
Or
new. We got,
sit.
yeah,
He the new street clothes. Let's just be
nah,
real.
nah. I gotta see. Only reason why I gotta give him one more year, like
Right.
because you do that in the middle of the season. They made a trade, so all that like Rudy Gobert last night. He's not gonna do all that if we get the
A
guy from
center.
Charlotte.
We got true.
Yeah, so we had a center, man. That's you can't take a damaged good. He's supposed to had all these injury
Yeah.
problems, so they
Mhm.
say. So you can't take him. So that's kind of like, damn, we had a fix. We had somebody that would have been right there last night, so that it would have stopped all that. So that ain't happened. So they figured they was rolling. They figured we was playing good, but I say like that regular season and playoff, people got to remember it's different because
Yeah.
we was rolling in regular season, and then in the playoffs they started like targeting him, making him play D, and he really ain't like that. He can't sit in that chair and guard nobody. I mean,
But so what do he do in the off season?
he got to do
Because
something, but he got the
yeah,
right guy with him. He got the right guy. That's
yeah,
why I like Braun for one more year, or he can play 2 more years, but he just got to step back a little, step to the side a little bit more. You know what I
easy.
mean?
Then will he do it?
Yeah, he already got to do it because I think now he feel like I can't do it like anyway. Like when AD was there, he still felt like I can do it. Plus
Mm,
AD wasn't trying to take it away, so you know what I mean. So I'm gonna give him one more. Next year should be you'll be able to tell because he should if Luka come back next year, he's still out of shape. He gonna always look out of shape, but I'm saying you just gotta get your conditioning together. I don't need him to lose 40 pounds.
yeah.
Need him to be able to give some effort on D. You don't gotta be Gary Payton, you don't gotta be the glove.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be that. Just be able to don't get blown by. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Don't get
Yeah.
blown by with the first move. Make somebody cross twice, man. Don't let them just cross once or just, you know what I'm saying, just walk by
Mm-hmm.
you. He getting walked by, man. They
Mm-hmm.
walking by him last night. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give one more year, man. I like JJ. I like JJ. He
I
made a
like
couple,
JJ too.
made a couple, he made a couple mistakes, man. But he wasn't
Rookie
working with
coach.
nothing, man. He wasn't working with nothing, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
We had no interior, so
Yeah. No, he
it is
rookie
what it is.
coach on that, but he seemed like he got good strategy.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Um, um, I think this year was a big distraction around Bronny.
yeah.
I think that's a unnecessary distraction. I don't know what that looks like moving forward either. But I mean, if that even matters. But at the
He
same
might play.
time,
He might play some next year.
yeah,
He might play
yeah,
some. He don't got to do too much, but I'm saying he can guard though. The stuff that
yeah,
we
true,
don't got. We got like, man, our three best players can't play no defense.
right, right,
So
right, right.
and the three best players, man, they can't guard nobody, dog. So
They,
I mean, you can't win. You ain't gonna win too much like that, especially playing against the most freakish athlete in the league.
mm-hmm,
Shit,
mm-hmm.
and we can't do nothing. We couldn't do nothing with
Can't
him.
do nothing with that.
And
So, but who
uh,
do you pick? Who do you pick up like in the league that is known for the defense?
I mean, I don't know off top, but you can get like this guys you can get, man. You just gotta you gotta see like LeBron, see what he want to do with his money. Maybe he want to take a little less, or if he want to be like, nah, I'm still here, I'm still the king. So you gonna pay me if I'm supposed to get 60 a year, I'm on 60.
Hmm.
So you got to see what he want to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. We need some people though.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
need some
We don't need a lot though. I
interior.
don't think you need a lot. We're third in the West. We're third in
Mm-hmm.
the West. You know what I mean? So in the West is loaded. So we was
Oh, it was
third.
loaded.
So
Right, right.
we just ain't how we just ran him into a bad matchup.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we play anybody else, we'd be all right. Or if we had a big. If we had a big, we'd have been
I mean,
straight.
but who would we have beat though in the
With
West
the big, with the big guy, just
with the big?
we'd beat anybody.
But yeah,
Anybody.
with a big,
OKC.
definitely,
Maybe not
definitely.
OKC, but anybody.
But
It'll
yeah,
be Levi.
but without a big, I mean, with our current team, we'd have caught wreck with the
Oh,
Clippers.
everybody. Yeah,
We
yeah,
would have got wrecked with everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
put it there. We might have beat Golden State and maybe Houston.
if we could, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah,
because they're
yeah,
young. Just because they're young and
yeah,
Golden State's
yeah,
smaller than we are. So that's
yeah,
all.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all, man.
But
But
they play with a hell of a lot of intensity though.
yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. I mean, we LA, man. So we'll make something shake, man. That's the only
Yeah,
thing
bro.
good about being. It's kind of like cheat code, man. You know what I mean? You LA, you like the Lakers. You always gonna get something because you just
Where you at?
where
Yeah,
you at. Yeah,
yeah.
so that's why you gotta have them stars, man. Because people, if they want to go play with Luca and Braun and people
Hmm.
like that, man. We'll see. We'll see, man. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I don't even care, man. I watch the rest of it, but if I can catch 2 quarters of a game and a quarter of another game, I won't watch probably a whole game until the finals, man. Like a whole
Hmm.
game from start to finish, and not worry
Hmm.
about like I ain't missing it. I probably won't. I don't know, man. I ain't with it, man. We ain't there. We went home too early, man. But we'll see.
No, we definitely home too early. But yeah, at this point, all we can do is see. Like at this
Yeah.
point, see what the hell they gonna do, man. I mean, at this point, I'm used to this shit. I mean, it's like 5 years removed from a championship, which is ain't long time ago. I mean, it's been longer, but
Mhm.
I mean, I think we like averaging
We was
almost.
in the conference finals though a few years ago, wasn't
Yeah, we was,
we? Yeah, yeah.
we
Yeah, with Dog, man, with Bumpy. Yeah, Bumpy, man.
yeah,
Bumpy look
yeah.
good right now. They talk bad about Bumpy, man.
Bobby look good. Yeah, yeah, shit. And they talking shit about Doc, so you never
And
know. He may
you
get.
see that clip of Bumpy of Darvin Ham in the huddle, yo. That repeat clip that be going around where he drawing something on the clipboard with the
Uh-huh.
Lakers, and
Uh-huh.
he salutes them like he did it with us. You seen that?
I ain't seen
Yo,
that.
this dude is crazy,
He
man.
saluted. He saluted the
Players,
players.
man. Yeah, like he was like, yo, let's get back on D. Let's play hard. He's like, all right, salute. That's what he said, yo. You an NBA coach.
It's been
Yeah,
fucking
yo,
trip.
that's what I was like, man. This dude right here, he don't know. He all like out of touch, man. You don't. I guess he was trying to like relate,
Okay,
but that
okay,
ain't it, man. That
okay.
wasn't it.
That's that old head.
Yo,
That's
that
that
was
old head
wild.
energy.
He did it wild too. He was like, he did it joint crazy, man. You gotta find that joint when that later on.
Uh,
I'm gonna send it to you, man. But yeah, man, we'll be back. We'll be back, I think, man.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, but
yeah.
yeah, but you been that joint been out for a while, man. We didn't leave the Lakers alone, man. Everybody been on that Sinners, man. Um, I seen it 2 times, though.
You went back already?
Yeah. It wasn't
Damn.
my idea, but I went.
Nah, I
It
messed
wasn't
with it
my
though,
idea,
because
but it was nice. It was good though.
I want to go back and see it too. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow and check it out again.
Yeah, well, I
I
went back.
wanted it. I wanted to catch it in the IMAX, but because
I
I
put
heard
it,
that.
I put it in AdMax the first time, so I went
Ooh,
without this time. But I was like, nah, man,
what was the difference?
it's
Was
too
there any
loud.
different?
I couldn't hear. Like
Okay,
I couldn't catch. Like you miss parts, you miss pieces of it. So I had to go back, like I'm listening to an album. I had to go back
okay.
and
So
catch a couple things that I missed. So I caught a couple things that I missed,
yeah.
but
So break it down, man. You saw it twice. What's
man,
your key takeaways?
I'm gonna tell you first. What I got to go back and listen to this joint. But you seen you don't listen to what's it called, Grits and Eggs podcast? The dude, you
No.
heard about that? I
Uh-uh.
be seeing people posting it. I think the dude named Deontay Kyle, light skinned dude, black dude. I think he maybe from LA or something. So he got a podcast. It's kind of like like some empowerment, motivation, entrepreneur.
Mm, mm,
It's like for us. So he
okay.
was breaking it down. Like he had like some history of like the Mississippi blues and all that type of stuff. So he broke it down like good. But for me, the parts that I can catch that I still catch because once I can get it at home, I'll probably watch it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's one
yeah,
of them joints that I can watch it like whatever, like just put it on.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But I mean, it was dope, man. I think the dude Ryan Coogler, I think that was part of like his family story, like his real family. They from down south,
Mhm.
and they had that type of life going on with the juke joints, with the blues. So he
Mhm.
kind of got it like it's like a true story, some of it, but it's of course they made up the lots of it, but he got it from like a real
Mhm.
a real
Mhm.
like place. But I think it was good, man. It showed like everything. that's happening now, man. How
Mhm,
people, you can say white people, you can say black people, anybody in the world, like try to like profit and off of us.
mhm,
You know
mhm,
what I mean? So all them different characters, it was just showing you like the Asian people that was in there. They was
mhm,
showing you how they rock with us to get some money, but if it gets sticky, they got to get they rolling. Like they like, hey,
mhm,
we came here to get money. We ain't come here for all that other nonsense. And
mhm,
then like
mhm,
the other people that that was trying to get into the joint, they was showing you like how they asked you for permission to,
mhm.
can we do whatever? But they trying to really get the sauce.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's what it
yeah.
was. It's like the dude, the one character, Sammy or whatever. They
Mhm,
wanted it. He had that thing that they wanted, and that's what they wanted to do was like, take from us, but they ain't trying to, give us nothing. We don't get no credit. We just want what y'all got,
yeah.
and they all we always trying to do. We always trying to build something. We always trying to get our own. So that's like the what's the word, like the dichotomy between the two brothers. One of them was like more on like, nah, we ain't with that. This is for us. And the other dude, what's his name? Stack. He was like,
Stat.
he
Yeah,
more like,
yeah.
hey, let's get money. Everybody can get everybody. We
Everybody get it.
bring them in. Bring them on in.
Let's see what
So
they on. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think it was good, man. Like there's a whole bunch of different like that's why I said you people most gotta see it 2 times, man. If you really trying to like
Oh, no
catch it,
doubt.
you gotta see it 2 times, man. But like the black lady, I forgot her name, but the black lady that was the one of the brothers, like girl from back in the day.
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
like
yeah.
the strong black woman. She was
Mhm,
always like kind of how it is, like your wife, your mom, your sister. They always gonna be like watching out,
mhm,
like watch them. Like the
mhm,
dude try to come back into the bar. She was like, why you asking to come in here? You been in and out of this joint all night.
mhm,
Now
mhm.
you ask. So that's like a something that symbolized like that's real life. Like you got women, black women, like they be antennas be up about stuff. Like that's what they say about
Yeah.
a woman. Like they be spotting stuff before you spot it.
Mhm,
But
mhm,
yeah, I think it was good, man. Like it got all the like the culture vulture stuff.
mhm.
That's real, man. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think he did it in a way that sounded. I ain't like I didn't need all the vampires and all that. I didn't need that part, but I guess to show you the real story, they had to put that stuff in there. Cause that's
Mhm.
kind of like it's extreme, but that's how they really doing it out here.
Yeah.
They trying to take what you got and
Mhm,
give
mhm.
you a little bit for,
Yeah.
you know, what you started. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? They trying to, so I think it's good, man. I think it's one of the like you gotta pay attention to it though. If you just gonna watch it and you ain't really like you don't got no history, ain't nobody gonna explain it to you, you just gonna be like, it's all right. But once you like think about it or somebody explain it to you, you gotta see I'll send it to you. But I think it was good, man. I think it's
Yeah.
like, everybody should see it, especially if you of age and you ever tried to get something going or you've been mingling with different people and white people, black, whoever, you will see it because
Nah.
it was good.
No, it definitely was. Definitely was. Yeah, it's a movie behind the movie,
Yeah, yeah,
and so it's kind of being able to see all the
yep.
symbolism and the symbolic um, um, connections that he made.
Mhm,
Even with the juke joint and the juke joint being in an old sawmill and there's blood stains, what I mean,
mhm,
on the floor, right?
yep,
And so, like, you got, your juke joint becoming your haven for black joy and also unresolved pain and trauma at the same
yep,
time. You know what I mean? So the juke joint is definitely like a big part of it, and uh, that's where all everything happened, all the trauma happened in a
mhm,
space of like of safety or haven, whatnot. But it was so many stories entwined into one. And I was telling someone earlier this week, I really love how I really love the storytelling or just the story build up of each character. Because most
mhm,
horror movies, it's like it's not that much detail building up to like the horror.
yeah,
I mean, it's like quick snippets of certain situations or quick character build up. but the character build up for both of Michael B. Jordan characters, as well as Sammy. You know, I mean, that I think all of that was fired. You know, and then you had the horror that was just more symbolic than anything. I didn't think it was very scary in a sense, but I jumped a couple times. But at the same time, it won't really like.
Yeah,
It was like, oh my gosh, you know, what I mean, vampires, you know. But I no, but I
yeah,
think, but you know, just kind of seeing that cultural appropriation and all and whatnot of what the vampires represented, but also how they were doing it, you know. And I seen something earlier today, the comparison of the religion aspect of things, as well as, you know, one is religions is inviting you in,
mhm,
um, um, you know, wants you to come in. Religion wants you to come in, and the other one wants you to invite them in, right? And
yeah,
so you have that, you know, that light and that dark, you know what I mean, or you know, however you look at religion at the same time too, that can be dark for people as well, you know,
yeah,
depending on what it means. But nah, man, it's so many different like hidden messages. But you know, I think when I seen an interview from Ron Coogler earlier this week, and they was like, you know, what was your meaning, or what was your meaning behind doing the movie? And he was like, yeah, I just wanted people to have emotion.
yeah.
And
That's
you know, I
it.
mean, I think he did a good job at, you know, that part where a lot of people were showing a lot of different types of emotions based on the film
Yeah,
and like what it means to them and whatnot. So, um, yeah, brother, he did his good. He did his thing on this one. He did his thing
yeah.
on this. So, you know,
I
it's
said,
definitely.
I
Mhm.
said that him and Michael B. Jordan like knew like Spike Lee and like Denzel.
Denzel, yeah.
You know how they did like Malcolm X. They did all them different
Mm-hmm.
movies together. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that was they'll probably do shit, a whole lot more movies. But yeah, I like that joint, man. I can't
Yeah,
I ain't see
yeah.
nothing. I ain't see nothing that I say, oh, they should have did this or they should have did that. And I didn't even know type of movies I'm watching. Like I ain't going to watch. If Michael B. Jordan wasn't in that movie, I ain't even going to see it. I mean, I like Ryan Coogler. I like the Black Panther and all that, but that's really like my favorite like actor right now. Like I watch Creed. I go watch Creed right now. Whatever one, just pick one. And then like the
Mm-hmm.
Fruitvale Stations and all them,
Mm-hmm.
some joints like that. I like all his movies, man. So, but yeah, that joint is that's the one like I don't know when they're gonna how many places they're gonna show it like, but that's like on they're gonna win a lot of awards for that joint. I think
I mean, they should, man.
they
It
getting
made a,
money.
it
They done
made
made
a,
a lot of money.
yeah.
They
I'm
made
about to
a
say
lot of money
it
off
made a
that
lot of
joint
money.
already. And I like that he got that deal with like after like 20 years,
Yeah.
he get all the rights. That's like his movie or something after like 20
Mm-hmm.
years. So
Mm-hmm. Copyright. Yeah.
yeah, so that's all that like when we watching Life coming on TV or we watching Sanford and Son. So we know all them times when they show that joint, they stream that joint, his kids gonna be
Mm-hmm.
grandkids. They're gonna be eating off of that movie for
Mm-hmm.
life, for the rest of
Yeah.
their life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, he
I,
he
I,
smooth. He
no,
smooth.
is it true that they doing like spinoffs on this? 'Cause I keep seeing this post where
I ain't see
they
that.
they got like a Sinners universe,
It could be.
and
I don't know.
I didn't know it was real. Somebody just made the clip up, or if they actually, you know, were doing like almost like a Marvel universe
Yeah.
type of ordeal. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't
With
know.
timelines.
I don't know if it would be, but
Mm-hmm.
they could. They damn sure could do it. But I think if that ain't true, if that's not true, I think they just leave it alone. Just let it be, because
Maybe.
you don't want to see no. I don't think I want to see a Sinners 2, which I don't know. I'm sure he good enough to make it and make it good if he do make a different movie or he made a spinoff of it or whatever. But
You know, if he does, you know what it can remember. Like to your point of Kugler and Michael B. Jordan.
yeah,
Another comparison is that Nas and Hit Boy collaboration.
yeah, yeah,
You know, they those king diseases. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So,
yeah,
if they can keep doing it like that, yeah, definitely.
yeah,
But you know, don't do the two or whatever else they do, man. But
yeah,
nah, man, nah, they got a solid 1-2 combo right now, and I think everybody recognizing it. So
yeah.
hopefully, you know, we get to see some more good stuff from them.
I seen people say like Mexican people or Mexicans like
Mm-hmm.
they wasn't in the movie. Like they didn't show
Mm-hmm.
them in the movie. So people was like, y'all wasn't around. We wasn't this is like in the 30s. We wasn't y'all hadn't made it around yet. We hadn't got to y'all. We hadn't met, what I mean, came together like that yet.
Right,
So
right, right.
he'll be forgetting like, well, that's wild that people want that in, or everybody want to be included, or like what about this, or what about this part? But you know what I'm saying? That's why I like what he did, because that's our movie.
Mhm,
You know what I
mhm,
mean? Of course, you got white people in there, you got Asian, you got all type of people in there, but that's the story at that time. They people like forget that's like the 30s
mhm,
or
mhm,
something like that. I mean, that's like,
mhm.
so it ain't supposed to be with so much. It wasn't so with so much happening. I mean, they already made it
Sure.
more advanced than what it really was.
Mhm,
But
mhm, mhm.
yeah. But hey,
Yeah.
what you think about my man, dog? We done been in the clubs
Mhm, mhm.
before. My man Sammy, man, he was he didn't care, man. He went crashed out in the club,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Nah, man, he ate that stale tail, man.
Yeah.
Like, whew. Yeah, man.
Yo, that was
Yeah,
wild, man.
yeah.
Hey, then I'm thinking like the whole I won't tripping at first, but then people keep talking about it. So I'm like, yo, he went there, whatever time that might have been about 10 in the club, 10 at night. And he was there all night, yo. You ain't see him go do nothing, man. He ain't pop no
Bro,
Mentos, he
hey,
ain't do nothing,
nah.
man. He just kept it moving, man.
That boy upper lip was flavorful that night, boy. That joke was wild, man. That
Yeah.
joke was wild, man. I mean, that ain't my first thought in the club. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
hell
You
no, man.
know?
Hey, but he was in a different spot, man. I never
Yeah.
walked in the bathroom in Raptures or in the park or in
Nah.
nowhere like that and saw that happening, man. But hey,
Mm-mm.
that's must be how they was getting down back then. She told him, man. She said, I don't walk to this motherfucker, man.
So I done walk now. I let you know I
Yeah,
done
she
walk.
told
Yeah,
him. She
damn
said,
it.
I don't walk there. Sammy said, hey, I want you to appear in your rare form, man.
Rare form. ODB, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. That's real deal. That's real deal, man. That's
Yeah.
real deal.
Hey,
But you know, but
that was a married woman too, man.
facts,
Oh, that's
facts.
wild. That's wild,
Nah,
man.
facts, facts, facts.
That's
Which
wild.
I thought some other shit was gonna happen with that situation because
Yeah, somebody was gonna pop up on him.
yeah, it's so much
Yeah,
foreshadowing around it.
yeah.
But yeah, man. But yeah,
But I
that's
tell you what I
definitely
like.
something.
I like the part at the end, and I didn't really get it at first, but people keep talking about when he went to the church with the guitar, and his dad was telling him like,
Mm,
and that's wild that you talking about like religion. His son had been in some type of altercation, bloody, and
yeah,
all he want to do is tell him like, put that guitar, like get rid of that, leave that life alone.
yeah.
He ain't worried about, hey, where you been? You need medical attention or
Face
nothing like
leaking.
that. Yo, face leaking. So
Mm-hmm,
then Sammy, he like at the end, you see the extra scene. You stayed. I left the first time. I didn't even see it.
mm-hmm,
So then at the end, pretty much he like, nah, man, like I ain't this me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I rather go out like this, with what I'm
mm-hmm.
happy doing, with like my passion, whatever you want to call it, before I go and, conform to what you want me to do because, what your belief is or whatever. So that's real, like that's real
So
life too.
so there's a extra scene after
After the
stat,
credits, like,
but after Stacks seen him at the bar and had him play.
nah, that part. I ain't see that part.
Okay,
That's the part I walked out before the first movie. I didn't see that. So the
okay.
second time I went to see it, I stayed and saw that part. So what I'm saying is he didn't listen to his dad.
Right.
That's
Okay,
all I
okay,
was
okay, okay,
that's
okay,
what I
okay.
was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
He
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
listen to him. Like,
Oh, so you didn't see that part?
nah,
Oh
I didn't see it.
yeah. That's
I
true,
didn't
bro.
see it, man, because I did.
Yeah, it definitely connects the whole.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like, and that's cool. I mean, he might have, you could say whatever you want to say about him, but hey, he was like, hey, this is what you know what I'm saying? Even like the Michael B. Jordan character, he told him like, you leave that alone, man. Like that life ain't really what you want. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
cool, but that ain't what it is. And
Yeah.
he won with it, so you can
Well,
respect him too. Like,
yeah, they
do
would.
what you do what you love, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Yep.
what people gonna do, man. Sometimes you can't save people, man. You gotta let them do it. You gotta let them do them. And he was old at the end. He was an old dude, and he looked like he was still doing what he wanted to do. He wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't like bitter, like damn, I shouldn't have did that. He was still,
Yeah. Happy choice.
still with that, still playing them tunes, man.
Hmm. You know
Yeah,
they
that was cool.
so there's a story about an old blues player. named Robert Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
who's apparently sold his soul
Yeah.
for fame and fortune, being a blues player.
Yeah.
And so there's speculation that Sammy's character is loosely based off of that story.
Mm-hmm.
And they saying that Sammy had sold his soul.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of speculation on that. I think that's a reach to some degree, but I think everyone has, their speculations on certain situations. But I
Yeah.
mean, they was comparing pictures of him to the guy. And,
You seen Cadillac Records before?
yeah,
You know the
yeah,
dude, that dude, the blues player, the
yeah,
Wolf, whatever his name was.
uh-huh,
Well, that song on that Grits and Eggs podcast, they was talking about that. He was from Mississippi.
mm-hmm,
He was supposedly had sold his soul
mm-hmm,
or whatever, whatever. And he sang a song, and the song, you know, he be like blowing or whatever singing, and the lyrics it's like smokestack lightning in the
mm-hmm,
lyrics of the song. So they
mm-hmm,
say smokestack. So that's like those dudes' names is
yeah,
in that song. I don't know if that's what he meant by it, but that's another thing people was talking about from that movie. That's supposed to
mm-hmm.
be one of those characters too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of different stories entwined into this
Mhm.
movie.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, yeah, you got to have a pretty. I mean, you got to have a hell of a mind, to kind of think about, putting this movie together, man. Which I
yeah.
think is pretty dope, man. How these, people write these scripts and.
Yo, he's like, I listened to his interviews on like Breakfast Club and all that, and he went to. I mean, he was talking about how he was like broke when he made like Creed. He was like hundreds of
Mm,
$1,000 in debt, and we watching these movies on big screens, and
mm,
he made them, and he ain't even
making no money
in
off
the green, man. He in the red, man. He ain't even making
it.
money, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
So, and for him to go to that school, you hear him talk, you thinking like, damn, I like it now because I hear him talking. Hey, he's like Oakland. He sound like a crip. He sound like a gangbanger when he talk.
damn. Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
if you ain't, yeah, he's still like one of the most like smart people that's out here.
yeah,
But it ain't
yeah.
about how he sound, you know what I'm saying? But
Right,
if you listen
right.
to him talk, I know that white people or people in them fields when they got to deal with him, they probably like, yo, what is this? Who is this guy? Like, who's the
Mm,
boss? Who's in charge? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's your boss? Like,
mm.
show me it's a person. And so I like that he's like, he sound just like he always sound. He ain't switch up.
Switch
He
up,
ain't,
yeah.
he ain't changes nothing up about him, man.
Mm-hmm,
So, like I said, it's even if you just look at the director, the person that made the film, he show you that
mm-hmm.
hey, you ain't gotta sell your soul, you ain't gotta change up who you are, nothing like that, but you can do whatever you want to do.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, man, but that joint's dope though, man. But this last thing, man, we ain't get to we should I forgot about this, but what you
Mm.
think about the draft by Shador, man?
Oh man. Um.
And we could have got on that early. We could have left them sorry ass Lakers alone and did that.
Yeah, yeah, facts, facts, facts. No,
Yeah.
I definitely think it was a
The fix was
message.
in. The fix was in on them, man.
Oh, facts, definitely. It was a message, man. I mean, obviously, man, it's a message. It's like you're not bigger than the league. You're not bigger than the shield. It's
Yeah.
on some Kaepernick shit, man. It's the same NFL known for. That's why half of me, bro. I don't even want to watch fucking football
Yeah. I'm,
because
I'm kind of like
they
I'm,
always on that.
I'm mad. I'm mad that really I can't really. I mean, I can watch my team and not watch nobody else, but I can't really turn it off. But I want to. I wish I
Yeah,
could. Like I wish I
yeah,
could. Like I can say, oh, I ain't buying no merch, but what it's going to do? It ain't going to stop nothing.
yeah.
But I wish I had enough influence that I can be like, yo, we gonna start doing this. We're gonna start going over here to support this, but ain't nothing
Hmm.
else. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
the players got to do it.
Yeah, it ain't happening, man.
The
And I,
players got to do it.
it ain't happening, man, because I wouldn't even do it myself, yo. Like if I was a player, I'm 20, 21,
Mhm,
and you gonna
mhm.
hand me millions, I ain't about to be like, nah, man, I got to do this because people coming behind me. I got to worry about my family. You know what I'm saying? My mom, parents, wife, kid, whatever I got at that time. I got to worry
Mhm.
about that, man. I ain't worrying about somebody else's. That's coming in 10 years. How they going? What it's gonna be like for them? I got to get mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I understand why people do what they do. But I just think if the fact that Eli Manning father did the same thing, and he did it like bold, yo. Like they showed them clips and they was asking him, like, like, hey, if you would you be happy if your son went to the West Coast? He was like, no, I wouldn't be happy with that. Like that's not what we want. And that's what they did. Or he wasn't playing. Like Dion just pretty much said, we're gonna do what they did. Yeah, but he showed him. He's like, we're gonna do what they did.
That's it.
And yeah, man. But
I do think this is a reminder. This is a reminder, Dion, nigga, you what? You black, bro? Like you,
yeah,
like I know you.
man. So you still a
Look,
nigga, man.
you still in it, and you'd have made these people millions, billions of dollars just off who you are and your prime time persona.
Yep.
It don't matter. You just made NFL a lot of money. You know, you think about it, man.
Look
So
at the
like
draft, bro. That's the most watched. Nobody never watched the third day of the draft.
exactly,
People don't even
exactly,
watch the second day of the draft.
bro. And I feel like some of that is also part of this too,
Hmm.
right? They still getting money off of him, and they taking money out that man pocket by drafting him so late.
Yep.
So I mean, all you can do from that standpoint, from their standpoint, Shador, he got no control. He got to just show up.
Yeah.
You know, he want to play in the league, you know. So nah, man, that's on tough though, man. It's so frustrating that we
Mm,
still in a space where we not free. We not free, and
man.
you know, and even take this on political shit real quick. Even all these moves that the administration is pulling, man, it's like, bro, they cutting this, cutting that. You know, man, they taking Head Start away. They
Yeah.
doing all types of things that is impacting black and brown people.
Yeah.
It's not impacting. It's impacting poor people. It's impacting people who are less fortunate, whatever race it is. But it is attack on the poor,
Yeah.
and that shit's unfortunate when you think about it, right? Anything that is geared towards the advancement of poor people, disadvantaged, let's say more disadvantaged people or
Mm,
people at risk, they're cutting these programs, which
yeah.
makes you think like, why, right? So if you ain't got it, you ain't out here trying to get it on your own. That's what they saying. Like,
Yeah. We ain't helping
no,
you. We
we
ain't
ain't
helping
helping you. We not helping you no more.
Yep.
Go get it. You gotta go get it if you want it.
Yep.
So yeah, bro, like this, what I mean, we gotta definitely understand like what's going on out here, bro. Like it's so much that we don't know that's happening
Yeah.
that we not even ready for, So, but nah, man, and I think this NFL shit is just a reminder that will put you in your place. My shit died. We'll put you in your place when we have to. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, my phone died, bro.
Oh, you good. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but all I'm gonna say is I seen I'll tell you about the cat, Troy Hughes, man, that we
Oh
got
yeah.
hollered the other day. He had something where he said, we can't stop being like one dimensional. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So he's like, you gotta stop being one dimensional. So
Got to.
what he was saying is people, he was just talking about like working out. Like you can lift 500 pounds, but you can't run a mile. You could you know what I'm saying, you fly, but if something happened, you can't do no, you can't defend your household, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying, just different stuff, man. Just like in
Hmm.
business, like, you got all the money, but the man cutting your grass, he hitting your wife. But
Right.
you got all this money, you businessman, you suit and tie, but you can't change a tire. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do stuff. You can't survive out here for real.
Hmm.
So he was just saying you gotta be able to go out here and do for yourself. Like we be
Yep.
saying like all the time. You gotta be multi-dimensional,
Yep.
man. You can't just be
Multi-dimensional.
yeah. So like you said, they ain't coming to help us. So since they ain't coming to help us, then what you supposed to do? Just sit back and complain about the white man or the government or just go, whatever. So
Hmm.
you gotta get your own, man. We gotta get our own, man. And that don't mean go start a $1 billion business, but it just mean whatever level you on, you gotta have something that can't nobody take from you. You know what I mean? Get something that can't nobody take from you, man. So if that's just you buying a house, if that's just you, you buying a house, that's just you buying some land that I'm gonna give to my son when he 18 or whatever. You just gotta get, whatever scale you on, you gotta try to get something that can't nobody take, man, because that's what they trying to do. They trying to set us back.
Hmm.
They trying to set
Hmm.
us back, and I don't like every black person. It's a lot of people out. It's a lot of people that I don't care for. But I'm saying as much as we people that you with, you gotta try to build something with them, man. Or whatever you're doing, man, you gotta try to build something. And if you can, do it with your own people. 'Cause that's what
Nah,
they do.
facts.
That's what they do.
Nah,
And
they do.
it's a lot of shit. I don't see that's it's some white people out here or Asians or I don't care if you with me, I'm with you. But
Nah, it's
you
not a
gotta
race
do
thing. It's
yeah,
not a
nah,
race
it's
thing.
just it's just
It's about people, man. It's
human. It's
about
a human
people.
thing.
It's humans.
Yeah.
It was about building. It's about, and it's ain't even really about family, man. It's like
Nah.
whoever, you know what I
Nah,
mean?
whoever, man. Cause we
Whoever.
didn't, hey, everybody got your brother, your sister, your aunt, cousin. That's what
Mhm.
we raised to be like, hey, that's your blood, that's your blood. But when you get older, you know that, but everybody don't want the same thing. So
Facts.
you can't waste your time like trying to bring somebody along if they don't want to come, if they don't want to, they don't want to get down. So
Well,
it's
they
just
not
about
ready.
yeah, that's it. There you go.
Mhm.
So
They
you
not
let them
ready.
know, like, hey man, we trying, we doing this up here. You get ready, man. Catch up. We'll be up here, man. We know
Mhm.
we moving around up here.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, but I think only thing I think about Dion though, he did as a father, he did a little too much to me because he already know the game. He already played in the NFL. He already seen how it go. And Shador he ain't as talented as Michael
Dion.
Vick or Cam Newton or
Oh
Lamar
yeah,
Jackson.
no, no.
So you know that you his dad, you know that he tried to follow his dad. All that back in the draft when Dion was like, "Oh, the Giants want to talk to him." He said, "When y'all pick?" They said like 15th. He said, "Oh, I ain't gonna be there." But he knew he was like one of a kind. He was like a generational athlete, so he
Mhm.
could talk that talk. Shador couldn't. He shouldn't have made. He should have let Shador know, like, look, play the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Play the game. Go in there. Be respectful. Be yourself. Be confident, but be respectful. And he let him kind of follow his dad,
Yeah,
and they showed him, which
yeah.
is still might end up being a good thing for him. He still might end up, he's still gonna be all right.
He'd be good, but I
Be
mean,
good, but
he
that's
got
a
drafted.
hell of a
He got,
experience, man.
but he got drafted by one of the worst
Worse,
franchises.
dog. And a
You know,
team that could have had you 4 times
four
before that.
times before.
So
So they already playing games with you. So you'd be
yep.
lucky if you even play. You
Nah,
know,
he gonna be lucky if he make the team. He might get
okay,
cut.
he might get cut.
Because
Right.
I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm gonna buy the jersey. Cause just another thing that they smart about, they selling his jersey on their website. So
Mm-hmm.
NFL, I don't know how I thought he was selling it like he got his own Cleveland Brown
Mm-hmm.
Shador Sanders, custom whatever jersey. So they want people to go there. That's another thing. The NFL, they don't like that. You taking millions. He got the number one jersey, number one selling
So
jersey.
so Shador selling the jersey on his website.
Yeah.
Got you.
And
Got
that's
you.
smart, right? But
Right.
you playing with their money. So now what they going how much harder they gonna make it for you? Let's just say that jersey, his jersey would have sold $100 million worth
Mm-hmm.
of jersey sales or whatever. So you put your own website on there, so you cut that in half.
Mm-hmm.
So NFL, they don't like that. They ain't cool with that. Ain't nobody else you ain't supposed to be doing that.
But he ain't got the NFL on it though. I'm guessing.
I don't know. It's just I'm thinking it's through his site. So I guess it's like his jersey. Like I got the Kaepernick jersey. That's
Right.
a Nike jersey. It's
Nike.
not.
It's
It's
not. It's Nike.
yeah. So
Yeah.
NFL, they don't get none of that. I don't think.
Right. Right.
But I
Right.
try to find it, but it's sold out. So I'm gonna try to see like exactly what it is.
What it look like?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's different, but he definitely got a jersey on his site though. So at the very least, he gets something from you buying it from his site.
Oh, he got 00 on it.
That's the NFL joint, I think. Yeah, but I don't
Okay.
know for sure. You might be right because he don't even got a number yet, and people buying the jersey, he ain't even got a number. You don't even know what his number is.
Yeah. Now they got the NFL 00 cent. That's weird
Yeah,
though.
that's the NFL joint. So I don't know. Maybe it just from him getting you buy it off of my site, I get percentage of because you buy it off of my site. I'm,
Maybe.
I'm not sure, but I know it ain't what they want.
Nah.
You kind of like spitting in their face again, like so. I hope he can play. I hope he can. I know he can play, but I hope he get a chance to show he can play
Nah.
because
Facts. Facts.
they playing with him right now. So he playing with them. They play with him. Now he going back.
Yeah.
So that's Dion, man. But hey, I just, you gotta be easy, man, when you a father, man. You gotta just know how to you can't be too
But
crazy out here, man, because it's
would
their league. It's their you playing their game, man.
yeah. Do you feel like, all right, and granted, what I mean, Dion should have known, but
Yeah,
do you feel like Dion kind of lost himself? Do you feel like
probably.
maybe,
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like he maybe
Look
kind
at
of
him, man.
just,
Listen to him.
yeah,
That nigga got a saying, he got a rhyme for everything, he got a saying
everything.
for everything. And but I don't think he thought that this was really gonna happen like this though. I don't think that's the one
Right.
thing. He a smart dude, but I don't think they thought like they really gonna do this. They ain't gonna do this to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because they was talking about, teams he wasn't gonna go to. They didn't say the names, but they said certain spots like, nah, we ain't, we know if it's somewhere we don't like, we're gonna
Yeah,
move
he
around.
said that. He said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He didn't say no teams. So, you know, teams like, hey, especially because you're not a freak athlete, you're not the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? If it was Caleb Williams from last year, like I said, if it was Michael Vick when he came out, it was like that, it'd be hard. You can't let him slide to the fifth round because then you're getting yourself fired because you letting one of the best quarterbacks in the last whatever years,
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Daniels. It wasn't like that. He's not one of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
He got to be surrounded by good pieces. You can't put him in on any team. You put
Right.
him on a
Right.
team with no line, he gonna get killed. He can't outrun nobody.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But we'll see, man. I think it was crazy though, man. Like I mean, I watched that whole joint just to see what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And so they got me just like they got everybody else. I mean, I watched the
Mm-hmm.
draft anyway, but I definitely watched more than I would have normally watched.
Oh, yeah, you ain't
'Cause I'm
watching
trying to
three
see
days
what
to the
happens.
draft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
yeah,
So
man. Yeah, but we'll see,
well, it's
man.
tough. It's yeah, you said it's see, man. We'll see, man. It's tough, man.
That's a
It's
lesson.
tough to see that.
Yeah, that's a lesson that we ain't supposed to have to learn that, but they showed them. They told them
Mm-hmm.
you ain't bigger than the shield, man.
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
We always got to be the ones to be
Yeah,
the
man.
example, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like
So
shit, they always got to catch it, man.
yeah, facts,
Put you in
facts.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. But hey, we'll see, man. I hope hopefully he got a story. At the end he come out on top, man. So
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope.
I'm just glad y'all ain't pick him. I was sick. I was like, man, I know it's gonna happen. I said the Cowboys gonna get him.
I thought that was gonna happen too, but you know what? I'm thinking too. Shit, they could be penalizing Dion for not coming into the NFL either. You
Well,
know,
I don't think they want him in the NFL. I don't think they.
I thought Dallas wanted them.
Yeah, I don't think they did though. They said that y'all never actually
That's what they said.
talked no money. Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
said. And they said maybe that y'all helped him. He did that just to get the bigger money,
the big money,
Colorado. Like,
Colorado. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I don't think he really wanted that. And how that would have looked, dog. He get a job in the NFL, and they do his son like this, while he got to sit there and can't do nothing.
I don't think they would have did that. I think what I'm saying is,
Or you saying they
um,
wanted him in the NFL since he didn't come? We're gonna we're
yeah,
gonna we're gonna show your son something.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That could be.
I don't know. It's a hot
I,
take, but I
I just don't,
mean,
I just don't think they wanted him, man, because he too, just like they ain't want his son, they ain't want him because they don't want to hear all that. Like
right.
he gonna be bigger than Jerry. He gonna be bigger than Jerry like to be the show. So as far as like the Cowboys or whatever coach you
Hmm.
got, I mean, he gonna be everybody gonna want to stick the microphone in Dion's face. Like
Facts.
nobody they don't care about whatever your owner name, your GM.
Hmm.
It's gonna be all about him, which it should be, man. I mean, I would love him to. If we wasn't, I wouldn't care. We just won a Super Bowl. Hey, if we could get Dion, and we can't get Shador, but I would love to have him.
Hmm.
You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you're supposed to be cocky, man. You're supposed to be confident, man. You ain't supposed to let nobody dim your light, man. But
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he end up coming. I don't think he's gonna end up coming at all now, unless Shador end
Oh
up
no.
being nice like that. I don't think he's gonna come. I think he done.
I
I
mean,
think he,
he got it made, man.
yeah, I think he said hell with that, man.
Yeah, he got it made.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man.
yeah.
But hey, we'll see what happens. We check. We keep on. We
Yeah,
keep on it, man. But
we'll see
yeah,
where
we
we
done been
go in
out
a
in the
couple
week.
months.
Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, man, we went through some things, man. Hey, LA, we done.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
we had a hell of a movie that's out there, man. Sinners, man. Nobody ain't seen it. I don't think too many people shouldn't have. If you ain't seen it by now, you ain't trying to see it. You hate. If
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If you ain't
yeah.
seen that joint, something ain't right, man. But
Nah, definitely time to see that. If you ain't say you say you haven't seen it, it's time to see it.
yeah,
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 yeah.
man. But hey, which would you at in the morning, man? You 4:30?
I've been getting them. I've been doing those. I've been doing 5:15. So I've been getting that, doing the six a.m. joints.
Okay.
So
Why was
man,
you doing the other one at first? Just the schedule for better for you?
cause Jasmine's doing the fives,
Okay.
and I'm like, nigga, you on your own. I ain't doing 5 a.m. So that's what we've been doing. She go at 5, I go at 6, which is good because then we can overlap with
Yeah,
Drew.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And and I got my man, but Broaders, he doing the 6 a.m.s now with me too.
Are he up there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Broaders is like 20 minutes from me.
Okay, okay. I
Yeah,
ain't even know
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So he moved to here. Shoot, man. 21, 2021, something like that.
Yeah,
22, maybe 22.
I thought he still lived down here, yo. But that probably was the last time I saw him like around here though. He was probably a couple
Mm-hmm.
years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah,
up. That's
yeah,
what's up,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah, man.
man. That's what's up,
We-
man. Keep stay on that, man. You gotta stay on that, man.
yeah.
I gotta tighten back up myself, man. I'm my diet right, man, but
Mm-hmm.
I gotta stay on that active tip, man.
That's tough, man. Like if you ain't doing it early morning, man, shit, you come home, you worked all day, you ain't about to do nothing.
Hey, I went down when I got here. I went outside at the dip pull up joint. I did like 40 dips, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, shit, I can't do nothing. I gotta go,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I ain't in no type of mood to be doing
Nah, you done
no
pulled a
work.
whole eight and some change, man.
Yep,
Yo,
yep,
I can't do nothing for him.
yeah,
Eat,
man.
yeah, chill. Eat something to chill.
That's it.
Especially
Yeah,
when it's
man.
hot. Especially when it's hot like this.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Drain you, dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, it's a wrap, man. Hey, we catch y'all when we
Yeah.
catch y'all, man. My name, that's me, John, and my dog Lionel, man. We'll catch y'all, man. Peace.